have my backing for the sunflower quilt because I have to get that out this week ASAP. So I am loading my long arm right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm loading my long arm. Let's see, I'm going to put on all chat. All right. So I have my top on the back. Now I don't have, if you notice, I don't have any of these leaders, these cloth leaders on here. I have my cloth leader actually on the bottom. This is what works best for me. I have tried all different ways of loading and ways of setting my leaders, and this is what I found works the best for me. And this is, you know, past year or so, looking up how everyone else does it and that kind of stuff, reading up about it. So I come here, I mark my center with my pen, and I have this marked as well. So I put my pen there, and I actually don't use pins to load. I actually use these red snappers. So I put that in, and then this way I know what's happening. Good morning, Becky. Couldn't sleep, so I'm up, and it's 6 a.m. Have a great day, Leanna. Thank you. You too. Yeah, I've been up for a while myself. I actually was piecing this backing, and so then I'm going to come over here at this end piece, and I just kind of put a little one just to kind of snap it on and hold it. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Gina. So I have now it tacked over here and tacked in the middle. Good morning, Joydy. And so now I'm going to come along and I'm going to start putting this red snapper across and out, if that makes any sense. I'm just following the bottom on the line. And then I'm going to go and take my second one. Good morning, Annette. Early release for good behavior. Uh-oh, was she thrown in jail last night? Joydy doesn't get thrown in jail here anymore. She's a moderator. All right, so now I have to move my camera again. Good morning, Barb. I think I said that, but I'm going to say, no, I didn't. Good morning. All right, so now we're going to come over, and if you could see, this is the end of this backing. So I'm bringing this over, and I'm running it, oops, there we go. I'm running it along the rail to get it taut, and I stick the little snapper in, and then now I'm going to come across again. So I take that, and we are going to snap on it on the bottom end. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I tell you, these things are lifesavers. I wish I knew about these so much earlier. I never used them. Well, I think I found them towards the end of my using of my other long arm. All right. So here we are. I have now that done. So I'm just going to drop this and let the weight kind of drop this down. Gina, you're so funny. Well, Okay, you want to know some words in Spanish? Right now I'm using fabric, which is tela. Tela, which is T-E-L-A, tela. So this is tela. I don't know every word in Spanish for um, for quilting, but sure, we'll learn a new word. We're using tela, which is fabric. Frijoles is beans. So now if you could see, I'm coming in here and I am winding my backing onto this bottom rail. And I'm making sure that it is kind of all in here but not pleated anywhere. I think you've seen me do this, but I'm actually not sure, but I have to get this on this. I'm not going to long arm with you on because it's going to, I think, make too much noise. Unless that's what you want to hear. I'm not set up for long arm tutorials, I don't think. I don't have cameras above me. So Gina, I'm guessing since you're on here, you're not getting sleep again, or you haven't been to sleep, or you've been to sleep and put on the alarm. Becky got up early because she couldn't sleep. I got up early because I never can sleep in. So now if you see any kind of threads, now is a good time to get rid of them. Gina, I will never be in jail again. Yes, tela is fabric. You're full of frijoles because you had some chili last night? That's funny, Joydy. You need to get to soft squares to make you a jail keeper. I think she's tried and she hasn't been able to. I haven't been to bed in 2 days. I know, I asked you yesterday at the live at Soft Squares if you had gotten to bed, but you had left already by that time, I think. All right, so now we're gonna see there's a piece. You just take anything that's linty or you just don't want. And if you notice here, this is taut. So now I have this and that. There's no pleats. Everything is a bouncing. That's good. Oh no, I saw something that I did not like here. Oh no. Dearie, dearie, dearie. This is not good. So I thought I checked this over and over and over. And I see that there is a couple of, so this was given, these were these tablecloths, if you recall, that I bought, but they had staples in it. And I noticed right here, the staples are a little bit up. So, you know what? And this was tight. Well, we're going to go for it. We are going to, I already have this loaded on. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to make sure that we don't hit this whole spot here. Right? This is the whole spot right here. And there's another staple there. I probably should, and I thought I did well this morning. I guess not. Well, at least I've seen it here. It wasn't in any other spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the quilt from here and then go down. That's what I'm going to do, and we'll be fine. We went to another screen unseen last night and had to leave at 6:30. What is screen unseen? I don't know what that is. Screen unseen. My record is 4 days and my doc put me in a sleep lab. I fell asleep long enough to break the nose of the attendant when he woke. Oh, whoops. Told him not to touch me, but he didn't comprehend. AMC has screen unseen movies. They haven't been released. Oh, my screen disappeared? Or Gina's screen disappeared? Who disappeared? That's what I need to know, who disappeared. All right, now I'm going to take batting. Now I'm going to piece this batting on here because as I go, I'm using batting scraps because I blasted through that roll, and now I have another roll. I just haven't opened it yet. I'm trying to conserve a little. It's my last roll I have. So, but I have all these batting scraps and they need to get used up. Being funny by disappearing. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Now that I know those marks are there, I'm going to put this shy away from it so I don't end up putting my quilt where it shouldn't be. Do not want all that hard work and then something happens. All right, so there we are. And now I'm going to take my top off. Whoops. And then we're going to put the top on here. And this is good. This is another good way to use your batting scraps. Let's see. And this one isn't big enough. So we are going to put this down this way. Batting scraps, that is not, and then I'm also looking where I have that. Okay. So we'll put that there. And we have more. And wait, there's more. Here we are. Now when I put the batting down, I want to make sure I'm putting the right side of the batting down. So this is the back of the batting. Remember we discussed the front and back of batting. So this here is that. All right, so now I'm going to come and I'm actually going to take this with me and we're going to sew these two pieces together. And let's see. AMC started this year, a year ago, and we were supposed to go to a social board and post reviews and quality of prizes, money, and I always forget that part. Oh, cool. That's new. That's cool, actually. They're getting enough participants here that they are doing the movies weekly now instead of once a month. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually a cool thing. All right, so let's go to our sewing machine here. And I'm setting this as high as I can. Oh, and then this is what we're going to work on afterwards. So here we are. So what did I do here? That is the back, and this is the back. All right. So here are my pieces. I want to make sure that when I put these together that I have the back both facing. I am still battling this cold. It's driving me nuts. I feel good one minute, next minute I feel, ugh. It's going through the school too, so it's not only me. All right, so here we are. We're going in. And just like yesterday, I just come in and I zigzag. I think I've shown you the, did I get a hole in there? No. I think I've shown you my batting seam tape situation stuff. That stuff is a little expensive. I bought it. It was on sale. I have since then. I think I don't have very much left, and this is just easier. I've got this set up already. But yesterday, I came home. I was too tired to do anything with sewing, so I just took care of myself. I made lentil soup with Hungarian spicy sausage, bought from the Polish butcher. And when I go visit in New Jersey, I always go there and buy a bunch and stick it in the freezer. So we had some lentil soup with that, and that was super yummy. That's about all as I did yesterday, was make dinner. But what I did this morning when I woke up was piece the backing for that quilt, and also stitch together some more batting so that I could use it for the squares of the rag quilt. So I got stuff was done. And I'm almost done here. But this is, if you did not see this way yesterday, now you see how I do things sometimes. Sometimes, I'll tell you, I prefer not to do this, but with the amount of quilts that have been asked for lately, I have to be a little frugal. I just this week dropped off while I was in Cape Cod. You know, I was out there camping, so I dropped off 2 to the cancer center there. And so, yeah. All right, so we have that. If you could see, I have sewn this down. So we're going to come back over here. I'm going to be super close. Let's see. Thumbs up. Well, thank you. I have 31 on here. That's awfully surprising. Well, good morning to all of you who are watching right now. All right, so this here is, yep, this is the top. I have to double check. And we're going to put this, oh, I have to put this lower, I forgot. I have to clear that right there. So now I have this way. What I will do is, I have a little bit of, there it is. This will be enough. I just had to piece those 2 pieces. Okay, and now we have our top. Now normally you should have 3 inches between the sides of your quilt. We definitely have it on the top. Definitely have it on the top. And I'm going to bring this all the way to that tippy top. And bring this over just a smidge. Here we are. And there, it is loaded and ready to be quilted. And what I'm going to quilt is, I think, just some meander, but not just some, yeah, probably some loops, big sunflowers. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. I cut up some scrap battings into 5-inch squares to gift to a new first grade teacher. Oh, what a great idea. We need that, Barb, actually. I'm glad you brought that up. So I'm going to take batting with me to school because we do have those little whiteboards. And they're always using tissues. So what a great idea. I get my quilts done by living vicariously through you. Thank you. Erasers, not marker. I knew what you meant. But I love that idea. Yeah, I totally love that idea. So you just gave me a wonderful idea. I'm going to definitely do that. I may even like sew a couple layers together so it's a little thicker for the kiddos to use. So we're going to go over here with my pile. I'm going to set you up and don't view my mess. My room is a little bit messy. See, there's a pile of batting scraps right back here. All right, so I'm going to set us up. And I'm going to put in my bobbin. My pink bobbin, that is. And turn on my iron, because some of these leaves I did not get to ironing this morning. All right, so so what did I get to? I got to pinning some of these. So I put some of these together this morning. I did do that. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm thinking about what you said about those erasers, and what a genius idea. I love it. All right, let's see. I probably have to put you on the lower level now. Good morning, Andrea. Let's see, Annette. I use odd socks on the whiteboard. I put my hand in the sock and wipe away. Yes, that's a good idea too. But I don't have socks, so I do have plenty of batting scraps. So that may be really, really good idea. All right, so I'm going to put that down. And so I'm going to grab one. I had already, if you notice right here, I put a pin to kind of just anchor it. I'm going to take that pin out. But I was trying to set these up this morning so that I had them ready to go. Let's see. So I hope if anyone is in Florida or you're watching this in replay near Florida, that you're finding some safe ground to be at. Oh, there is something I have to talk to you about also. I got an email from Fabric Hut, and they are doing a fundraiser for Leah Louise. So if anyone is interested, what they're doing is they're selling a pattern. I don't know who wrote the pattern. I don't know if it was Leah or them. And all the proceeds of that pattern, it's a digital pattern, goes to the relief efforts for Leah. And they're asking, if you buy the pattern, if you make a block, you can send it to them, and then they're going to create a quilt out of it big enough so that when she, I guess, is put back to somewhat normal. I don't think you're ever normal after something like that. It's a rough thing. You know, that she'll have something for her bed. So I thought that was super sweet. That came in yesterday to my email. I will try to get the link from my email and put it in the description box, okay? I have not been able to actually look at it. I just received it this morning. So that's something that if you're looking for something to do, if you watch her as a content creator, if you don't know who she is, go ahead and check her out. What I may do is I may take one of her videos if I have time this morning. If not, I'll do it later on and share it on my community tab, and then maybe have the link there where you can purchase the digital pattern if you like. When I did go on it, I saw it for 2 seconds. It's basically on donation, I believe, is what I gathered from it. And so if you're interested, you can go and check that out. That came, I have not yet figured out the, oh, I don't like that. I have not figured out yet the email that I had gotten about the blankets, the lap size blankets. So I will get back to you on that. I honestly I came home and just laid down. The first thing I did was take a 2-hour nap, and then woke up and made dinner, and then basically stayed in bed for the rest of the day. So here we are, and I have another one. And then I come in here and just clip these threads. What we're doing is clipping the threads. So now I'm just going to my next one. Here's my next one that I put together. Each one I like is that each one is kind of unique in its own way. No two are alike. That's really cool. So has anyone, after seeing this yesterday, thought, okay, I am going to do that? I'm just wondering if you all ran to your flannel stash and decided, let me see, your flannel. Well, I know someone went into their batting scraps and processed them. But anyone else do that? Just out of curiosity. I had a couple tell me that I'm making them stop what they're doing so that they can try this out. It really is kind of really cool. All right, back to my tweezers. My tweezers here. Now, where am I? Here we go. Sometimes I lose myself. Here we are. I'm going to pull out this pen. It's making me nervous. I want to make sure everything goes under. So here we are. This is actually a really great use of this sew sampler. Oh, spooky box. For those of you who have the spooky box, are you working on that? If so, let me know. That's kind of cool. I have also the new ginger quilter box. I will have to unbox that for you. Let me know if you're working on the spooky box. It's kind of cool. I did not get it this year, as you know. I had to resist. I'm okay with it. I actually should show you everything that I'm... Okay, this will be the last one, and I'm going to show you what I was working on while I went... Well, you know some of it, while I went camping. Here's that part, but what I don't have is the leaf. So I'm going to come in here and do the leaf. All right, tie it off. So we have our flower again, and let me show you what I've got here. Where did it go? Where did I put it? My room right now is a little bit of a disaster. Oh boy. Oh, here it is. I've got it. I've got some of it, not all of it. I have more downstairs. So if you are doing the mega box, Ginger Quilter mega box, sew along with Natalie and I. Well, it's mostly Natalie. Natalie's doing it. I'm also following along. We had to do all of our halves. So I have all my halves done. And yesterday, our homework this week was to put these halves together. But I have to lay them out on my board before I start sewing them. So I have that. That is, see, I finished them all. That was a feat. This is a big quilt. Then I worked on the pumpkin table runner. We did that together. This is, let's see. Here we are. I'm going to pull these things out. This was they were throwing these out at the end of the year, and I only caught one getting thrown out, and they had thrown out a ton of them, those plastic bins. I'm so upset I found out too late. All right, so what I had done for this is I have all my strip sets done and ironed, my pumpkin tops and my large pumpkins. So this should go relatively quick. And then I had done 2 other projects that were almost done, not all the way done, but somewhat done. They have to be put on the design wall and put together. I don't have those with me right this second. Those are downstairs, so we'll have to do that for another day. I'm going to come over here and look at comments real quick before I keep sewing on to this other one. Oops. I moved so much out of this room and I still feel tight in here. So we have, I think I saw Deb, so good morning. Oh, there's a lot. The sock idea. Oh, wait, we're going to keep going back because, okay, that's where we left about the sock. Good morning, Deb. I read it on a list of ways to use batting scraps. Wow, that's really great. I love that idea. I like the sock idea also since I have a dryer that makes one of the pairs invisible almost every wash. I know. They eat them, don't they? They sure do. Batting flannel fleece scraps make great for swifters also. Oh, yes. I have actually done that once before, Becky. And just one day I ran out of them. I'm like, oh, let me go use this. And that worked out really well. I forgot about that, though. I was just watching the weather right now and coming here and then quilting in the man cave. He lives in Tampa Bay and in the direct path of Milton. I'm praying for him and anyone else in his past. Absolutely. That is, I'm so sorry. Hopefully he's out and he's somewhere safe right now. My sister is in the direct path. Also, oh, Joydy lives right above Tampa. She coming your way? I hope she's out of dodge, like she's dodging it. I'm working on a vet quilt and doing it quilts as you go. I do a lot of quilts as you go. Wow. Gina, wait a second. I thought you were making the block and then sewing it. Wait. I thought you were making the block and then sewing it. Or are you making just the top piece with the flower? So right now I am just affixing these flowers onto the squares. That's where I'm at right now. I have a couple here that I put together, right? that I still have to fix the top. And then I have cut these squares, and these are going on the opposite. So right now I'm just getting the flowers on. Another quilty friend, Susan Munger, is in Tampa Bay area and is evacuating tomorrow. Oh, I hope she gets out so quick. I got the spooky box, but the project is small. Well, when you're done with the spooky box, Gina, I'm not saying send me a spooky box. Okay, Gina, I want you to make the project. But when you're done with the project, if you are not going to remake that quilt again, I would love the pattern. Or it doesn't have to be Gina, it could be anyone. But I want you to make it. That's the whole point of getting those boxes. Oh, I see now that it is the full block like you did yesterday. Yeah, that's what I did. Oops. The last I heard was that if Tampa takes a direct hit, the storm surge will be over 12 feet tall and it's tsunami. It's like yes, I think, wasn't it 20 feet the last one? Or were they just saying that and it wasn't? It's so sad. Oh, y'all, my heart goes out to you and your family and friends. I grew up in Mississippi, but my dad moved us to Tennessee after losing everything twice. The last hurricane we had the clothes on our backs. Well, that's what happened to my parents. They just, yeah. I mean, they lost their house, everything inside there. They did rebuild, and, you know, some things were salvageable when you go through. But, I mean, they had mud like you can't even imagine in the house. All the silt from, there was fish. There was fish flapping in there when we went in there. And the crazy thing is, stuff was smashed, right? Chairs, everything is floating, everything then resides. And then you sit there and you're going through, and something that's so special to you is completely destroyed. And then you'll go over, and there's like a plate, like a china plate, just sitting there untouched, as well, not necessarily untouched, but maybe not in a spot, but just in perfect condition, no chip, nothing. It boggles our minds how some things that you would think would never get destroyed were destroyed, and something as fine as a piece of china would be just laying there in perfect condition. Do you work 5 days a week at school? I sure do, Gina. And I will work a full day. My niece lives in Orlando, but going down to Boca Raton during the hurricane. I have lived, and the key word is live through several hurricanes. In Harvey, we lost almost everything we had in our lives and each other. We are rebuilding our lives after surviving that and fire. Oh, and fire, that's right. My cousin lives in DeLand, Florida. I hope you hear from her soon. Me, her daughter, and SIL beg them to come, but she refuses and says she's staying home, and I'm afraid for their lives. Oh, you know what? I don't understand that, Gina. I haven't made any of my So Sampler boxes, and I've been getting them over 4 years, including all the special boxes. Oh, my goodness, Gina. What are we going to do with you? I mean, I'm not, you know what, Gina, I can't say that. I have So Sampler for about 1 year this past year, and maybe 1.5 years, 1 year, 3 months. And I've made some, but I myself am guilty for having a stash. But I've always made my special ones, my special boxes. That's why I almost think I should only buy the special ones, because I actually do make them for the holiday season. But, you know, it is what it is. Ouch. My earring hurts. I got new earrings. And my ears are very temperamental. So, I'm going to just put that. It was like a little rubber back. So the whole thing of not leaving, I understand you do not want to leave your stuff behind. There's that thing about like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. And you may be, but I've got to tell you that if they're saying to mark your body with Sharpie marker, so that they can know who you are, should be a red flag. I'm not, because that's not something you normally hear when it's hurricane season. And a lot of people just, you think you're going to make out and then you don't, and it's sad. So I really hope she changes her mind and that they leave, because a house, even your sewing machine and fabric, is not worth your life. What in the world? That's spooky. That's spooky. I'm hearing all kinds of things coming from my my ceiling upstairs, and I'm on the second floor and there's nothing above me, so I'm not sure what all that creaking is about. We don't even have a true attic. There's nothing. The way this house was built, I can't use that attic space at all. There's a little tiny thing to get in there. I've tried to see if I could use it, and you can't because of the way the house was built. But it's weird that I would hear any creaking up there at all. Okay, is it Halloween season? I don't spook myself out too often, but that was a little... You know, it also dipped last night, and it's pretty cold here, so my thought is maybe the expansion of wood, I'm going to say. All right. So here we go. Yeah, let's see. I do the same thing, Gina. I have a zillion boxes. Well, I'm trying to be good. You saw that I reinvented one of them. I took all the boxes and put them in project bags. So now I am trying to get through my sew sampler boxes, though I have done all the special boxes. Those are always done. The not getting the spooky box was not to my liking, but it was something I had to do because I have other stuff to do. There we go. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, some of them are nice. If I like the pattern, then I don't like the fabric, but I do like some of the notions. I really didn't like any of this Halloween box, which is very unusual for me. So I think it was cute, but it wasn't like a wowzer. I'll admit that, you know. And I didn't really see the fabric. I guess I have to pay attention and look at. I watched one unboxing, but maybe I wasn't paying attention to the fabric so much. Probably because I didn't want to tease myself. Sometimes it's better to not know what you missed. Santa is on your rooftop, maybe, or the Grinch. Joydy, some of the patterns are nice, and I'm pretty happy when it's not all a bunch of Lori Holt stuff. The Grinch, excellent. I can't imagine that. It's the raccoons that are a nuisance here. Yes, the box was. And I feel like the box used to be a little bit more affordable. I don't know why I feel like the box is more expensive this year. I don't know. But, you know, we have to make choices. And my choice was I would like to go on some adventures, you know. That was the choice I made. And I had a great time with the choice we made. We got a yurt, and that experience alone was probably better than that sew sampler box. And then my honey got to catch a fish, which was really up his alley. You know, to tent camp at that site is not much. I don't think it's much, but to rent a yurt there is a lot more expensive. Like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times, 7 times more than renting a campsite there. So, but it was well worth it. I'm telling you, if you've never done it, it's well worth it. Though now he's spoiled because now he's like, well, whenever they have these, we might have to do this a lot more often. All right, so I'm gonna do this. And then I am actually going to get off even super early because, so my balance is off today. Well, it started yesterday where my ears clogged and kind of set in. And so I don't know if doing this motion is making me dizzy, but it's making me a little wonky right now. So I'm going to finish this and I'm going to say my goodbyes and read from what everyone has. Oh. Okay, my room is possessed now. Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that crash? What is going on in this room? Why is this room spooking me out right now? Oh my goodness. It's not good to feel a little wonky and dizzy and then now things are falling in your room. Here we are. Oh, look, it said that my bobbin is almost empty. Oh, my bobbin is empty. Oh, really, baby lock. My bobbin has been empty, but it just gave me the code, the ding ding that it's empty. Oh, I tell you, it wants to. This is haunted. We're gonna call this the haunted sewing room today. I'm gonna come in, and read because I've missed some stuff. Clearly, here we are. Leanna, you know how much I like spoilers. Where are the advents? I don't know. You know, they're top secret over there. There's no joke. Nobody. Natalie's not giving me any hints of hers because I'm going to open hers. I purchased Natalie's mega box. So that one she doesn't send me for review. Any of the mega boxes I purchased. So I bought one, so I'm having one of those delivered. So I'll be doing that one. I purchased Lynn's B box, but then Lynn gave me the A box for review. And I may have one more. I don't know. I actually have to call that person and find out if that's going to happen or not. So I will let you know. But everybody's all on top secret around here. Oh, my first bell is about to ring. I better get going and open my room door. Yes, and thank you, Annette, for sending me a picture. So Annette sent me a picture of her classroom. They did an unboxing of the sewing machine fabric and chef's hats that I sent to them, and they were so cute. They decorated their chef hats. So I just love that. Good morning, Giovanna. Giovanna's also over there recuperating from flooding. Oh my, that's why I don't order. I'd be afraid I wouldn't like the projects or fabrics. Have a blessed day, Annette, and everyone saying hi to Giovanna. How lovely our community is. The subscription boxes I haven't been disappointed in. Those subscription boxes I haven't been disappointed in is Pastry Shop and Bella Rose. So I have never had one of those delivered here, Pastry Shop or Bella Rose. I don't know what they look like. Knew nothing about those two. So, and you know what? I've never gotten also, what is that other one that I want to do one time? Open Gate. I haven't done Open Gate either. Back from the morning walk. Oh, okay, Dawn. Oh, that's so cute. I love that you walk in the morning with your pups and honey. If any of you are interested, I am having a mystery sew along and you can get the details in my last video. Okay, I must have missed that, Andrea. I'm going to go and look. Joyce, good morning, Leanna. Everyone is late to the party again. That's okay. We're not late. I did hear that, right? You just go to your page, Andrea. I don't know what that was. It's something crashed over there after something was crashing up there. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking it's telling me I need to stay home. Are you getting to wait to open them until December the 1st? I don't even have them. I'm not sure when anything is coming to my house, honestly, Gina. I did buy the box A and box B and told them I was opening them all at the same day as soon as I get them. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Yeah, so those right now the only boxes I have coming is the ginger quilter and Lynn's. A third one may be, and if the third one is, I'm not sure, is the Carmen's Quilt Shop. I'm gonna talk to her. And that's it. So I'm gonna have to live vicariously through everyone else because that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all I got. Good morning, Regina. You getting ready for? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may not go to work today. Let me see if I can get myself together. All right. Yeah, if I don't go to work, it's a situation. So I didn't go to work on Friday. It leaves really a whole lot of people out of that depend on me. So, but I won't go if I'm like not feeling well at all. So that's for sure. Earaches are no joke. Yeah, and you know I've suffered from vertigo. I know a lot of you have too. So not feeling like I have vertigo at this moment, but it may just be that I don't know. I'm on edge, right? I'm just on edge. Anyway, take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. If you wouldn't mind, please hit the thumbs up button. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow at 7. Take care. Bye.